right? Not for smell, because you can't tell me about the smell thing unless I only move to 3.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, she moves her full. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can't quite get up here, but you know that well, unless she's the traitor.
Well, I can do 1, 2, yeah.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can get to here.
I can do 1, 2, 3, 4 too.
Yeah. But then you. Yeah,
I can't really sharpshoot though.
Yeah, you'd be in
except for one space.
You'd actually be better off if you're going to do that doing
go
1, 2,
4.
3, 4. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was going to suggest.
Now, do I want to sharpshoot? Is it worth it? No, I'm not going to.
All clear.
Damn it. Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, N in 12, yeah.
Oh, I do things.
Do things.
And stuff.
I do things and stuff. I tell the future, maybe.
Well. It's kind of annoying that I can't even get out of the car, though.
Yeah, you can. You can, but
So
you just
if there haven't been
rush your
2
movement.
turns-
I know, but I use the
So if there
motion
haven't
sensor,
been
so
2
I can't even
turns
get
yet,
out of
I'm
the car.
assuming I can't use
because
my
of your
power.
yeah.
I'm assuming if there haven't been 2 turns yet, I can't use my power. If I do, it's just going to tell me he was at the entrance.
Yeah, he'll tell you on the next one.
Probably not.
So-
Not you.
Not point. Not
Maybe
useful.
the next
All right.
turn.
Oh, you know what you could do?
What's that?
Just tying up Beth's question. Because you can control the car out when you're not standing in it, your next turn just get out for your movement and then move the car.
Yeah.
Or motion sense. Yep, should have thought of that this turn. But I'm slow, and I didn't see Jacobu's suggestion until just now.
No, I could, but I wanted to use the motion sensor right away because I figured he'd actually be moving right now.
Right.
Yeah, but you could still move and use the motion sensor, though. Because
No, you can't.
No, I
You
can't.
use
Oh,
or
her
use
power
your
sensor
powers,
can't.
you can't move.
Oh, sorry.
Because it treats it just like if I was in the vehicle.
She's remote hacking it.
I gotcha.
Control it.
I mean, it's not like you can move in the car, use it while in the car moving.
Yep.
So.
I don't
Makes
know
sense.
what to do. Because moving
You could
forward would not be helpful.
You could move over towards this way. So if he starts going that way, you can.
He might be looking
catch
away
him.
for a way to cut across.
Because he might try to come down if you can get over this way, and then if he starts, if he does go that way,
He could also be trying to sneak down this way too.
yes.
That's true.
I mean, where he moved more than 3 each time, and he's still in northeast.
He's still in this area. He's in this area. He has to be in 14 up in O. So W14 in
If
that
he's
area.
in one column to the right of your car, he could easily get to the west.
Because
whenever
if he
wants.
was still in column O, he is technically still northeast.
Yep. And he can easily just jump to the other side.
Okay. Well.
So it all depends. Do you think one of these two is the traitor? So you want to go this way and block him coming down this way, or do you want to go that way because you think he's going to try and sneak over that way and get around us?
There hasn't been enough evidence yet to know.
I would hope not. It's the second round.
So.
There'd be a really poor traitor in that case.
Right?
Round 2 is just
so
like, boom, okay, we're done with 1.
I guess there's no good spot.
says he can see him clearly on the map.
I know exactly where he is.
I mean, if you went 1, 2, 3, 4, you could be up here and you could be almost to that. And you
Yeah,
could
but I can't
go-
see anything from there.
He doesn't
I know, but
necessarily
you know
want to
he's
go north, though,
he's
'cause a lot of
over
us
this
are
way
already
for
north.
now.
Right.
So you
That's why
can
I'm
move
almost-
that way.
That's why I'm
I mean, it'll
almost
take him a while to
thinking-
get there, but you can set yourself up in the south.
Yeah.
You might not even need anything down here. For all we know, you could have
I
3
know.
things right there.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with myself. All right. So just
Just come down this way. Well,
yeah.
cut him off.
Move me to M21
M21?
Yeah.
Only 3 moves?
Yeah.
Okay.
because that still gives me a good line up that way.
Yep.
Gives me a good line this way. Still have the line that way. Yeah, it's
All
a better
clear.
spot.
I do have a question on the beast's smell ability. Does he have to use it before he moves or after he moves?
After moving the
After
beast.
I have to move 3 or less.
And then if you're within 4 spaces, you
Yep.
have to clear your close.
I was just making sure if it's a before movement or after movement.
After.
Because she has
It's
to limit how many moves.
the movement.
Really?
Yeah. Did you have a movement?
Wow.
I have a dog.
The dog that ate pepperoni.
Oh god.
There's no trees in here.
You don't need trees when you
There are
poop.
fire hydrants over here. And there are trees in there. You know there are. That's why it's green.
I mean, the one time I see a dog lift his leg as a tree to poop, I'll be like, what is wrong with that?
She's a genetically modified dog. She doesn't understand.
I'm seeing
Dog
her
food.
next Saturday.
She's like a grenade launcher, just points her ass up in there, boom. That's how she does damage.
And that's how you damage them when they're in the same space.
You just poop right on the
They're both shit rockets.
It's like the Laurel and Hardy version. Poop, slip, fall. That's how you damage them.
Oh. And folks, it's still early.
They're blades.
Can I see the instruction book for power?
Yep.
Yeah,
How it
imagine if it was after midnight. Imagine after we had been awake for 18 hours. Imagine what it would be like.
So this will be in the marathon?
Ooh, we could. It's a 5-player game. I think it was on the list, we just never got to it because it took us forever to get through games. It takes us a long time because we talk a lot, which is fine.
And
That's
if we,
part of the whole
if we
Chits
play
and
some of the
Giggles
games,
spiel.
more of the games that we've played more of,
Why are there? What's
we'll
the-
fly faster.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
know.
guys most of that. And some guy going. Apparently the lag is caught up. The 13 seconds.
Right.
Max. You probably heard that whole conversation. What's wrong with you people?
So many things.
That is why
So many
people
things.
watch.
It's true.
It is
It actually
why
is part of why
some
people watch.
this show. It's probably why no one in Canada watches it on YouTube, though. 2% of our viewership.
Aww, but we're fun.
We are.
And we don't
So
make
you
fun
kinda-
of Canada, eh?
Canada.
Yeah. Canada, eh?
It's Canada.
And now we know exactly why they don't want
Yeah.
it.
I think part of the reason why there's some like in the United States, obviously because that's where I'm located, so it groups it that way. But
Right.
Oops.
Yep.
I know that was me.
But the
Earthquake!
the amount of rules I get wrong when I explain the games is
Mhm.
probably another deterrent for some folks. Because some folks, they want to watch a legit game where it's run the right way, and
We're trying to
Are we
run it
trying?
the right way. It's
That's the
not
whole
like we're
point.
doing
Watch
it
it when we do it
deliberately.
wrong. Tell us we did it wrong, and then watch it again later when we won't play it right.
that's true.
And then it's like you're interacting with us.
Oh yeah,
Like you're part of our team.
if it's, I think it depends on like how much, like if it's a game that somebody really, really likes. Like when we did Robinson Crusoe, we got it right, but the sound was terrible, and so people were like, darn, it ruined our game. But like, you know, or with Noble Treachery, we got that one thing wrong, which potentially could like.
Could have affected the game. Yeah.
Well, because Lucas had an opportunity where he could have won. I don't think he would have, based on what he talked about having, but
Right.
but he could have. And so, you know, if it's a game you really, really love, and the rules are crazy wrong because the person screwed it up, that can drive you nuts. Some folks are just, they play games for fun like we do, and then some are real serious enthusiasts. So if we were to play chess and got it wrong, and somebody's a chess enthusiast, they're going to be like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
And so I think that's kind of
There's like 3 different things you can do. How can you get chess wrong?
But you know what I'm saying.
Underestimate us.
I could get chess really wrong. I could do it. I'm skilled at getting games wrong. But I think that does deter some. Like, you can tell like how serious like a country is with their gaming based on what they're willing to watch. You know what I mean? And board games is huge. They're huge in Canada. Huge in Germany. Huge. They have board game cafes everywhere up in Canada. So if Trump gets voted president, I'm gonna get to go to my first board game cafe. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't move, but
You can visit.
I know, right? Like they need to have that stuff in the States. If I ever win the lottery, gonna be one right here.
Alright, I moved.
All right.
I'm getting out of the freaking car.
Yeah,
I don't care what you guys do. I'm gonna get out of the freaking car because I need to.
He's so laid back. He's like, eh.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way the figure is. I need to like
No,
heat it up.
He is that way. That's the
Well,
way he
sometimes figures do that though when you
No.
first get
is.
them.
Yeah, he actually.
No, I mean
I-
what you do is you heat it up and then you just. And then you
I
clean it.
just-
that way.
I want to move one north and then sniff.
So S9.
Sniff, sniff. S9.
Clear.
So now she can see across the 9s and up the S's.
Clear.
So it's nowhere in 4 spaces of me.
Oh, let me check.
Yeah, because that can do diagonal.
That's right, I can do diagonal.
1, 2.
When she only when she snaps.
So down to the 13
I'm
and
near.
up to the 5.
So close.
Close. I'm near, close, whatever. The same thing.
Guys,
I
know something.
Smells
Oh.
Smells like hippie.
It smells like hippie.
Oh, you missed that whole conversation she was having. Yeah, you were talking about something else. She was talking about Aaron.
Oh my god.
Aaron smells like hippie. Yep.
All
he
right,
wants,
so
you know,
wants-
peace and love in all the old days in art and
Yeah.
Just reminds me of the Shadowrun game where we're doing work for Greenpeace.
yep. All right. So which direction can she when she was sniffing? Which direction did she go that way?
Well, no, it's all
Anywhere
it's 4. It's
in 4
from
spaces.
13. 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5.
She's got a huge block of. It narrows
Yeah.
down the
And
area I'm kind of
1,
in.
2, 3.
But
So like O5 to W13 basically.
I'm just trying to think of where I should go because I could probably try.
There's a
sharpshooting.
lot of blockage in this area.
Yeah.
You can get. The doggy will do damage soon.
But the doggy does have a movement. Anyway,
I only had one movement.
She could technically be in her field of view because she's not looking; she's sniffing. We don't know. So
I don't think that affects
that doesn't affect that.
No, I would
Doesn't
still
affect
see.
think so, yeah.
I would
Okay.
still see.
It's
All
But
right.
there's
she's looking around and sniffing.
There's a thing right here, so he could be right here, right directly in front of her.
Yeah.
But there's a thing there, so
Yep. I'm just trying to think.
and you can't get far enough up there to see.
Well, I know
know
he's
where
not
you
here
can
because
go.
if he had passed in my realm of view, I would have seen.
Right, you
so.
would have seen these 2 rows. You have those 2 rows there.
So I'm going to. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of my movement here, which is the 1, 2, 3.
I'm guessing we want to block some paths or something.
Yeah, because it makes it. And you don't. I mean, you don't really have to be on top of the guy to get him to show up. So I just figure out. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Try,
And if you go 4, you'd be here, and you can see down this row, because that's. pretty
Yeah,
close.
but. Well, yeah. I guess if he's right there.
I mean, it's either,
Because he could be here, he could be
That's
right
true.
here, and she
It's
can't
either
see
that
it.
or you slide down that way, like so that you can try and cut him off that way if he's coming down
like
the
1,
side.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then
But
I'm
it's-
further up, though. She can get there just as quickly.
Yeah.
So
Right, I
I'll
know.
go
I'm
this
just
way.
saying.
I'll go this way. I'll do the first one where you suggested going in here.
Mhm.
2, 3, 4.
All clear.
I thought so, but it's like I'm using a hunting dog.
Yeah. You're the gun. The dog.
Do you think it's worth it to find out where he was 2 turns ago?
we know kind of where he is right now, so.
That would be
Right.
really helpful, though, I think. Because then we could narrow it down further.
It's true.
Well, he could have moved. I mean, he can move 8 spaces at least.
Oh, I could be within a bunch of your. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Within 2 turns, yeah.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
2 turns,
yeah.
he could have moved at least 8
it could,
spaces.
yeah, because it'll
And that-
give her a better idea of where to go to sniff next time. So it could be useful.
Unless he tried to he backtracked to get around when
It's
he
true.
closed in on
Yeah,
her.
he's tricking us.
He probably is.
This is why I'm the evil guy for this game right now.
Well, and technically, so when we say 2 turns ago, are we talking about 2 of his turns ago, or are we talking about
Yes.
2?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Because
Not
2
where
of
he
your
is
turns ago
now.
is 2
He's
mine.
going to look at his
Well,
movement
sort of,
sheet.
kind of, because technically you've already had your turn, so there's one. So it would really be only 1 movement turn previous to this one.
Yeah, because it's
So
not where you are right.
now.
Is it?
It's not
It
where
would
you
be
are
2
now. It's where you were
2
last
rounds
turn.
ago.
But if you were counting 2 rounds ago, like from mine, then technically it would be 2 rounds. Like it would have been basically the second round after.
Yeah.
No, it's
Basically,
gonna
where-
be his movement turn. So he's got this column.
looking at
so if
that.
he's here and you say 2 turns ago, he's gonna go 1, 2, and he's
Right. So
gonna-
that's what I was trying to figure out.
So it's
So
not
you
where
will find
he-
out where I moved
so-
first.
so- behind.
so where he is right now does not count.
Right.
It's literally
Correct.
2 movement spaces per use.
Correct.
So yeah, that's not really useful at all, actually.
It could be.
It depends if you guys have no idea where
Yeah,
I'm
it
at.
depends. We're
Yeah.
we're
If we
closing
know-
in on
if
more.
we
more
if we didn't have any idea where you were,
Yeah.
or if you had if the motion sensor hadn't worked the last
Yeah.
2 turns,
then we knew you'd stay in
and
one
then
place.
we knew that you weren't moving very far.
Yeah.
But in this case, you could have very easily moved 8 spaces since that
Yes.
last move,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not useful
Which
at all.
is-
So,
Oh, by the way, guys, this is not game related, but if it starts to feel cold in here, let me know. I'll turn the heat up. I just turned it down
Or you
because
could
of
just
the
close the
daylights.
door.
Or that too.
slide me down to Q.
I'll close the door.
Okay, yeah, I don't want you guys to feel cold. At the same time, I don't want people roasting to death under those lights.
I'm gonna guess maybe it might be clear.
Oh, it's all
I'm pretty
clear.
sure.
Yeah, it's all clear.
Just saying.
You're,
I'm
you're,
pretty
you're
sure.
pretty sure, and
pretty
you're
sure.
sure it's correct.
Yay! Yay! I'm right.
I'm fairly certain it's physically impossible for you to be anywhere near me right now.
No, I'm Nightcrawler. I can show where I want.
All right. Is that a power you can have?
No.
Be like you can
This is
you can actually
fun.
move yourself
This is-
anywhere where there's
that's what this
shadow on
looked
the
like
board.
when
Yeah, that
I mean, does
That's-
that look like Nightcrawler?
would be
Those
great.
kinda-
Because
It
I would,
looks
I
more
would,
like Deathstroke, really.
I would
but-
want to
I know,
just keep
but-
triggering your motions detector until you were right near me and just go away.
right. Be like lure you in.
Were you in?
And then
Poof.
poof. I am gone.
I am gone now. Wait a minute. What happened to one of my gears? Oh, there it is.
It's in
I'm
your
like,
lap.
what happened? I know I have 3.
You broke the gear.
Saw the beast walk by. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. What is the second power on your character?
Precognition. So players must announce when they are going to complete an objective next round, but not which one.
I'm going to complete an objective next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you definitely have to close in and get them.
Yep.
All right. Do we want to move in first before she does, so that she has a
Oh,
chance
did
to
he
sniff
move
again?
now? Again?
Yeah,
He hasn't. He's going
working
to.
on it.
But doesn't mean we can't talk about what we're going to do
Yeah.
while he's planning. Because I think if we move before she does, that way she has a chance of maybe moving less spaces again and sniff again.
Mm-hmm.
See how
Or
far
I could
he's
sniff again and see if he's gone. And then we'd know he's nowhere in there.
Well, no, but I mean, you can only go so far.
Yeah.
It
Don't have to reveal it, but yeah, I'm done.
Stuff just happened.
Stuff did happen.
I was thinking suspicion I might know what happened. But I'm not going to play like I do because that would be cheating. But I have a feeling you used a similar card that I used.
Possibly. But yeah, it is your turn, agents. Or hunters.
He reveals that he knows one of us is his agent.
Yeah, you guys kind of know, though.
We do. Well,
Yeah, we do.
ish.
We
do-ish.
do. We do. They don't.
Yeah, that's true. You guys do. They don't.
They don't. All right.
Except for the one that is the traitor.
Yes.
That one knows, I would hope.
You would hope so.
Yes. All right.
But what if we're colorblind?
You're in trouble. Although it will say agent on the card, so hopefully, if you're illiterate in colorblind, you're screwed.
By the way, the person was like Nap or Transporter 3, and I said both. It ended up being both.
Oh,
They
jeez.
started the movie and fell asleep while they were watching it. I'm like, I told you.
All right.
Yep.
Dang it.
That's what happened to Jet, by the way. He had a cold, and so he took cold medication.
Mm-hmm.
Signed in and saw that it was, at the time, I think it was just you in there, and then I joined after, and then he fell asleep. He woke up an hour after. We're like, well, I guess we'll just cancel.
That's what happened to me like earlier. That's why I was so late, because I popped on. I didn't know what time it was because I had passed out when I came home. I was like, oh, my laptop's right here. I should check and see if anyone's on yet. And I turned on and I saw that almost everyone was on except for Jet. And I was like, oh, well, Jet's not on yet. And I kind of rolled over, and then apparently it was a half hour later. I'm like, oh, I need to get up and move. So I kind of got up and
So I
moved
can
and finally
see
put
it up
everything away. And I was like,
across.
I ended up showing up a little bit late too because I had to work late. But I was like, man, Friday before my vacation, gotta work late.
No, I just got home and I was like, I'm dead. Just passed out in my bed.
Should I wait and go after the beast? Probably, right? Would that be better? That's what I did last time.
Well, like
All
I
I know
said,
is that it doesn't really matter where I go.
It looks like he's like done with it all. He's like, eh.
Yeah.
It's like talk to the hand of the prophet.
I mean, that's the thing. If she sniffs now, I mean, if he did what he was doing,
Actually,
he's completing an objective.
We know he's completing
so
an objective,
he
right?
probably
Yeah.
will be running for it.
So that, not only that, but would now be a good time for me to actually identify where he was 2 turns ago. Because then you can know kind of nearer to where the objective might be.
Yeah, that actually would be a good
There's
idea.
quite a few over there, so
Yep.
we might have a sense, maybe.
So you're
Maybe not.
using the thing that shows where I was 2 turns ago?
Yes.
Okay.
See one of those little circly things. Yeah, square ones are not what you want to use.
Close.
That is roughly where I expected.
Oh yeah, that motion detection thing, pain in
Yeah.
the butt.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What's on the other side? I can use my laptop to figure this out because I can't see the.
The numbers.
Well, I don't
Oh.
care about the numbers so much. I just can't see around. It's weird that I'm using this because I can't see around the images. But the light is glaring off it, and also the beast has got a big ass.
Well, right now
Calling you
he's on
fat.
U7. He was on U7.
I
a long
was
time
on
ago.
U7.
Oh, I think I know where he might be. I just don't think I can do anything about it. 'Cause
Well,
that's a space.
actually-
That's a space. 1, 2,
If you go 1, 2,
3,
3,
4. Wait a minute.
that's not gonna get you quite there.
Where are you trying to go?
1, 2.
If we could get her down to R12.
But I can see what you mean, that anyone who's played the agent before has an unfair advantage.
It's why I'm trying not to remember it because I could very well
Yeah.
have used cards that you used, and I think I know.
Well, it's
you
not
did.
just that. You have information about where potential targets are.
I do, and I'm
Where
ignoring that.
everyone else has no idea.
If you notice, I'm very much
Yes.
ignoring that. But at the same time, I don't know how the hell you're getting there because, unless I
I got lucky. I'll just say that.
I think you did.
I got lucky, and that is
All
why.
right, I'm gonna move next if that's okay, because then you can determine if I'm wrong.
All clear.
Shit. Then I know what you did.
Now you could go 1, 2, 3. If you think he's down this way, you could go 1, 2, 3,
And then sniff.
and then you have this.
A very
this
crappy
help.
line of sight.
Very crappy line. Well, you go 1, because otherwise you'd go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And shouldn't be able to do the sniff.
So if you went like 1, 2, 3, that's as far as you can go, and sniff. If you think he went this way, that I would think that would be your best move, because otherwise you'd have to go like
Sure.
1, 2, 3, and then you'd be in that same place.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing, though, just in case.
Unless you think he went this way instead. If you think she's the traitor, she's going this way to trick us, and you want to go this
Or
way.
is he only visible when
But
that
you don't
person's
really
turn ends, not when they begin? Is that the idea?
If I pass through your vision, I trigger.
No matter what.
That's what I thought.
That's what's
So,
our-
so that's why I'm thinking. I'm like, honestly, if, big if, he's going that way, we would already know. Like, if he was down that direction, we'd already know.
Well, see, the thing is, he could have, if he crossed this before I got here, we won't know.
True. What?
Jigoku in chat just said, "Blank is the traitor." I can tell.
You're right.
You are right, I am sure.
Blank is the traitor.
Probably true.
Blank's always the traitor.
Alright, I don't know.
It's like I'm
Then
always the
ma-
traitor.
Then make your
When
Don't
you're
you mean
allowed,
you're
like,
Yeah.
if it's
You
Fate that
obviously say you're
decides,
never
Fate's
the
like, no,
traitor.
you don't get to be the traitor.
In this group, Fate says everyone's
Yes.
going to assume you're the traitor,
And you
so
never
you're
are.
innocent.
Or you'll get to be a traitor
Sure.
once, and some drunken bint will open her eyes while you're. Why are you looking?
Yep.
I mean, you
That's
could
still
get a
the
1,
funniest
2,
thing
3.
ever.
Go down. There's only two.
How many
There's
times
only
you
two.
play that game before
There
you
are.
finally got to be traitor? Like 8 times.
No, he was here 2 turns ago. He could have easily. Well, no, he said he couldn't have blocked. He couldn't
You
have gone through
couldn't-
here.
right. That's
Some of
my
there he
point.
could have. Those are there's numbers there. He could just go
No,
back
yeah,
now.
this is all across.
This is all
Yeah,
clear.
but
Like, he would
that's
have
true.
triggered. So
Well, if he
I
got,
thought she was
if
the
he got,
traitor.
if he got,
well.
then her sniff wouldn't be working.
It would be because he's allowed to say or not say.
But-
I think it's a little too early to tell for sure who is, but I'm just saying that is one way around it.
That is true.
I want to go to Q6.
For that matter, that could also be your
I'm
problem.
I'm
too,
actually going
potentially.
up this way.
You want to go that way?
Yes.
So
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
That's enough.
Yes. Oh. Okay, so he's down.
he's not over here. So you could be like way up here in the top row.
Watch him have moved like one
2,
space
3.
over.
He's like, we're gonna find out right now.
Oh, where's the U?
Oh, I
Then
knew
This is
it!
the U row.
Or sorry, V. V
This
roll.
is the V row, the second row.
Yep, I knew what equipment he used. But I was being good.
Yep.
Yep, I used that. That's a good one.
This is a good one. It gave me the speed I needed.
Nope.
That's what I needed to do.
You wouldn't have been able to do anything else otherwise,
Mm-mm.
because we basically screwed you over at that spot.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So he's in one of those adjacent or was. He's moving away right now from one of those adjacent spaces.
Right now, he's right here.
Move.
And you can take off your last space too, because now technically that's the last.
Yeah,
one.
no.
I've moved.
Okay.
So he's 4 spaces away from there. Or what?
He could be.
He can be 1 to 4 spaces
Yeah,
away
yeah.
from one of the adjacent spaces over there. It could be any one of the adjacent to that
I'm just going to
particular.
cross this building off my list.
So he could be as far as here because of the block here, and you wouldn't notice anyway.
Which would be funny.
Which would be hilarious.
It might be worth it to let Ian go first in this instance. Because he can give us a clue to, even if he doesn't find him, he can give us a clue which way he didn't go. You know what I mean? Depending on which way you go.
Yes. Except he could easily be right here in the 20 row. So if he moves up here to see here, he will lose line of sight here, and he can easily just sit
Right.
and be gone.
Mm-hmm.
If he stays there, although I suppose he could stay, you stay in this row and like go.
But what if he's cutting across this way? Then
Yeah.
nobody will catch him. That's my thought. So I'm going to err on the side of him not necessarily setting all the way down, I think. If that seems reasonable.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move my way to Q17.
Q17?
So basically R20,
1,
then
2,
Q19.
3, 4.
Yeah.
So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4.
All clear.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
Yep.
And we would know if you were here, right?
No, we would not. It's only if Aaron moves to our
passes
line of
through the
sight.
space.
Because when we're moving, we're not paying attention except for our goal where we're
so
going.
we're stupid.
But if we're standing still looking around and he happens to be like,
So we're stupid.
So
We're
if you move
shitty
past
hunters.
me,
Yeah.
we will see the cardboard box sliding, but if we're walking past the cardboard box and he's not moving, we don't see shit.
Exclamation point.
He's like against the wall, like, you don't see me. You don't see me.
Box just says not snake.
Okay. Yeah. Melons.
Unless he's playing Cobra, in which case.
That would be true, yeah. Because then I would just have to have that on my box.
You know, I was almost debating stopping at Q19 instead, but
Or I could pull an Arco
Yeah,
and
'cause
just
that
have
would've-
the fence carpet
Would have been a bad place to
standing
stop,
for a fence.
but
Like, no.
He may have been.
Or you can be Carrie
desperately
Davis
trying to
with
get
two
further.
twins
Yeah.
holding like,
I'm a
tree.
tree.
Thinking it was
yeah. But I'm
And then
I'm
rolls
pretty
a
sure
20 and
if he
actually
wasn't
does
up there,
make
if
it.
he's
Yeah.
not going
I'm a tree.
across,
I was
he's
like,
probably
roll.
straight down, I imagine.
I'm a tree.
That was so funny.
Okay, so the profit's gone.
Yep, none of
You
us have
should
it though.
use the card thing.
I'm going to. Well, I'm debating you. I'm thinking moving the car first
Yeah.
because
Well, if you move the car, you can't use
Right.
two.
Yeah,
of
but
those
she can
ones.
set it up
Oh,
to use it
true.
later.
You can set it up to use
I
it
would
later. yeah.
honestly use it now, but
Yeah, because
to
anywhere.
see if you went south or
Yeah.
Well,
You don't even necessarily have to
it's-
move it because it'll always say, well, it's south
Yeah, I
from
mean, it's-
west from the car, but
I'm pretty sure it's going to be southeast from where we are that he's moved from. If it's northeast, if he actually went back into our territory, either he's both. Well, he is.
You can't say that because I would.
I know. If the objective is this, then they just do that. Although knowing we can use that ability, that's. I mean, being ballsy and being stupid are two different things.
That's true. That's true.
yep.
I mean, I can totally use it right now if we want to before you guys move again.
It's up to you.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, everybody's crowded around me, so wherever I go, it's not really going to make much difference.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, until we start spreading out.
And I'm assuming the car does not count as line of sight if I pass through it,
Correct.
unless someone's in.
unless someone's in the car.
Yes.
So,
So it's a yeah.
it technically counts as line of sight because you have to say north, south, east.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
instead
When you
of
do with your motion sender,
the
yeah.
other. But yeah. All right.
If we're in
Well,
the same room.
What would happen if she used
I
that
know,
and
I
I
thought
was
they were
in the
different.
car?
I think if you're in the car, or if we're in the same space, we put. The,
What would happen if you use motion sensor while I am on top of the car?
Either one of them, it wouldn't
I
matter.
think if I was. If you were, I wasn't in the
Yes.
car.
the car.
Yeah.
you,
What would happen?
you say you're
The compass
everywhere.
always points north.
yeah.
Yeah, because if you it depends. No, it would. Which way were you here when you moved onto the car here? From here, then it would say you were southeast.
It says where I am.
It says where the motion was sent. So where were you moving?
Oh, okay.
So if you were here and you moved 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4 onto the car,
So if you used it
It
to
went
turn
up.
after I
Yeah.
had moved off the car, then that's
Yeah,
when
yeah.
that comes into question.
yeah, because you would be on the car now, but if you were southeast as you were moving. Or you could be like
And
you
if you
could
were on the car and
east.
didn't move, then it wouldn't go off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because if you were here, you would say east.
Nice
We
theory,
think you were here.
Goku, but
Yeah.
no, Aaron just coughs all the time.
Yeah, I do cough all the time. I got
He's
my
like,
cough.
he's signaling the traitor. Which, that would be smart.
I would love to be that coordinated, but
No,
it's not.
he has a
If it
constant cough,
planned.
unfortunately.
I have a scar.
Is it
on
like
my
a scar
lung.
in your... Yeah, so... He unfortunately doesn't matter summer or winter, no allergies, just constantly.
So I will use the motion sensor just because.
And it has to be that I move 3 or more, or more than 3.
I think it's how
It's
many
more
spaces?
three?
If he
it doesn't
moves
say.
3 or more,
It's 3.
Oh, it's
then-
3 or more.
Yep,
okay.
3 or more.
Then I am southeast.
So he is this way of the car.
So to not trigger it, you have to move
Alright.
1 or 2 spaces.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna move my full amount then.
So do you want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that way you have you don't really have any line of
It
sight
doesn't
anyway.
really matter. I just.
There's more stuff in the way. You can go straight down further that way.
Yeah,
Or
whatever's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 'cause you can do 1,
Go to
2,
U10.
3,
full.
4, 5, and not really see anything anyway. But you could be like down here. You just be further. You're limiting yourself
Further.
being further down.
Be down here.
Have you moved yet? No.
Nope, not yet.
Because you 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even go 4, 5 if you wanted to. But you would be down here, and
Yeah, that's fine.
but I mean, if you wanted to go this way, 1, 2, 3.
No, I'm
You
gonna
know,
go more
more.
towards the middle.
Yeah,
I'll go over
just
here.
thinking. So, like 1,
Middle.
2,
and 11.
3, 4, 5.
Yep.
All clear.
And we know you're that way ish. So,
I think I'm the last one. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, where need to go?
I'm gonna turn around.
Southeast from the car, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can
Won't
move.
matter, 'cause-
You can move
well,
that.
I'm doing 5. Sorry. 4. I don't think I'll see anything from there, though.
She's she's
I'm right in between.
she's on R16. I don't think she can
No.
see anything.
I'm just trying to get south.
Right.
All right.
I can't see you to say hi. So
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I know. They're like staring at each other.
No
Can't
clue
see
you're
each
there,
other.
yeah.
like I hear somebody coming. He just spins around, just cracks me one. He's like, oh, whoops, sorry. I thought you were the agent.
Yeah. That wouldn't be suspicious at all. The prophet who can read minds is like, I thought you were the agent. Never
Detonating another device next turn.
What? Already? Damn.
All right.
All right. And have you actually moved?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
We can't even go up and block all of the exits and
Right.
just be like, screw you, because the traitor's just going this way.
That's true. I do like that
Which I think is probably why they make it so that
That's why they added the extra
Yeah.
exit.
they've done that, and they've also made it so that there are no line of sight from any one exit to another exit.
That's
That's
true.
true.
So you can't.
like block multiple.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that way you can't tell who the traitor was either if they're not revealed yet.
Yeah.
You just know someone let me through.
All right.
I think he's already moved.
Yep, I moved.
Yeah, he's moved. He's already set something and ran for it.
I guess I'm playing cat and dog right now. Because so far, dog's been the closest one to me.
Mm-hmm.
Start leaving treats behind.
All right. Well,
Why?
Why not?
he knows.
Yeah.
We're about to know where he was, right?
Yes.
Because
you were
when
about
next
to-
turn, we're going to know exactly where he is.
Yep, but he moves immediately
Right.
after.
Yeah.
Right. But if I use motion sensor now, that means he's not moving far. Or, no, or, I mean, is there normally a delay from when he destroys something, or we have no idea?
Then he destroys it and moves up to 4 spaces away immediately. He takes his turn as normal.
But I mean, could he have placed bombs now and
No, I
so-
did not have
okay.
placed
No,
bombs.
basically he starts his turn adjacent to one of the locations that he needs to destroy. He destroys it and then he takes his turn normally.
Okay. So he just moved to where he is. So it's really not going to do us any good
Nope.
right now. So
Well, I was not afraid to move. Technically, get myself one movement because I thought it was under. It was 3 and under that didn't trigger your alarm.
Nope, 3 over.
No, I know that now. I know that now.
Yes, he does know that he has to complete the missions before his page gets filled.
Yep.
But he's already on number 2. I don't think it hasn't been that many turns. Has been
No.
It's been 6 turns.
damn.
Yeah.
It's not 6 turns out of 40. Yeah, he's doing all right.
yeah, I think so.
But then again, he's probably killing something on the same side of the map.
Yeah. It's a little
And-
bit new.
Yeah.
So
It's not like it's here, there. But yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I'm like disappearing here, showing up there in 2 turns.
yeah.
Yeah.
And blowing something up.
Mm-hmm. So he's probably blowing up something over here. Like right.
I would assume so because he
Because he
was
was-
right there and he's only moved twice.
He's probably in this area. He was probably in this area. So I'm just thinking,
Just usually
if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I could get the car down to here,
That's a good spot.
and then whatever he blows and runs, I can
We can know which way it's
I
going.
can know which way he's going, and I'm a little
That's
bit
pretty good.
closer from here. Because if he's here, well, at least we can get a little bit further down on the north and south area. We're still going to get the same. We'll get a little bit less in the east and west. We'll get a little bit more in the north and the south.
I'm
Depending
okay with
what the car
that.
looked at.
So the question is, does everybody want to get in the car before you do that, or no?
No, because all we can do is get in there and he'll have already moved it after destroying.
Right, but the point is that she doesn't have to get in the car.
No, but you'll have
So
to get
you-
out of the
so-
car.
It'll be another turn where
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
were
Right.
sacrificing
Change
2 of our
names,
turns
true.
to do
Yeah.
that, so
That makes
it's
sense.
So
well,
Well, this turn won't be that bad because you
you're
move to
moving
get
the
in.
car
I'm going to move the
I
car
mean,
after.
if a couple people want to get in there just to move down south, like that might
Right.
be worth it.
That's what I was suggesting. So, like, if the gun and the beast moves out.
Yeah, I'm
so.
getting in.
Where are you ending again?
Down it.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move 1, 2, because I have to drive a car.
Right.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
K22.
So, or 9. I don't know whether I want to be 9 or 10.
I'd do on 10 because then we can move out further.
So if I'm here at K22, then whoever's in the car will have line of sight down here anyway.
Yeah.
Once the car stops.
Yep.
But yeah, when he blows up, whatever it is, your next turn will just be getting out of the car. You won't be able to chase him at all.
Right.
But you'd have to be.
But you'd have to.
It's
be
a lot
chasing-
running
running
down
down
that
there.
way though.
Yeah,
So
you'd be
yeah, I'll
right.
get in.
So
Can I
makes
get in
sense.
from where I am though? I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
You
Should be
can be
able- I can,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
and
All
you'd
right.
be in
Then I
it.
will.
Okay, so.
Yes, it's sacrifice. It's going to be sacrificing time anyway, but at least this way you're only sacrificing one turn to be able to get
Then
closer.
several.
Then several turns. going
And
down.
do you want to?
I think I'm close enough. I think it makes more sense.
You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2,
So
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I'll be okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
and you
not
can-
going to get in the car.
All right, so I'll just drive the car,
Okay.
and I'm staying here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of have to. And
Yeah.
clear.
I don't have to. I could.
Well, if you're driving the car
Yeah.
remotely, you have to.
Yeah, because
I
otherwise you
couldn't
get
have
in.
reached. I couldn't have reached the car.
Yeah, and even if you could, the car wouldn't go anywhere because
Right,
you
'cause
get
you
in the
jumped
car
into
and
the
your turn
car.
ends.
Just
So
have
what
the
are
data
you
spike
going to
you.
do?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Sneak up behind. Data spike.
There was a thought process I had in my head.
Then
of how this would
self-destruct
work.
the car.
That would be great. If you could blow up the car with that.
If this was actually Shadowrun, not Specter, you probably could.
I probably could.
Because if you it depends on where you think he might be. Because you can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
And then
where
you
I
can
was
s-
actually. Yeah, that's exactly where I was thinking.
And you
of
can see
going.
down here.
Yeah. I think I
Or
have a
you could-
sneaking suspicion I know
one-
where he is, but I'm gonna go. So put me on Q21.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awkward.
Which makes sense because it was clear for us
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because all you can really see is Q.
Right.
Well,
and
you can see a couple trees.
there's one of two places that I think he might be,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I thought he was. Yeah.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, wrong. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I placed a symbol there. That's all that matters.
Technically, it's a little further over than where I thought he was, but not by much.
Just cross this one off my list too.
Now he only needs one more,
Okay.
which means it's either in there or here. Because I don't think he would go all the way up in here.
He could. I mean, he was right there. He might as well go here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't think...
He doesn't have a choice in what the 3 objectives are, right?
Well, he rolls
It's
them, but they're
random.
in sections of the map, so they're not all in the same place.
Because if the objectives are in the same place all the time, then nobody.
It'd be
could
way
ever
too
play
easy
the
to win.
game. Yeah.
For the Spectre. So you've got a section here, you got a section here, you got a section here that hasn't been touched. That hasn't been touched, but it probably would have been if he had anything there at the start, you know?
Or he may have felt that he
Mostly-
was trapped and he ran for it first.
Right.
He'll go back to
Yeah,
it. Once he's lured us all down here.
yeah.
That actually would be a sound tactical strategy, because then he could go back up there and be right close to the exits, just bolt out of the exit afterwards.
True.
If they all end up on that side. Granted, the likelihood of that is still pretty slim, but it would actually be a smart move.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't have blown up anything right near the exit first.
No.
Okay.
Moved.
All right. So, do
I
either...
just get out, just to get out of the car, but I want to go...
Well,
Here.
just saying, do you want... Well, yeah, I mean, you guys can't move, but I can... Do you want me to use the motion sensor before you guys get out of the car? So you can get a sense of which...
Nope, it doesn't matter because I can move around from there. I just want to get out, set myself up to which direction I want to go in.
Yeah, well, it would just
I
save
think
you
Beast is going to go this
It
way,
would just save you a
right?
space.
Is that why you're facing that way?
I didn't really think about where I was
I'm probably going to
facing.
look down
I'm just-
here and try to block him off down this way.
So you're using the motion center?
Although he's more likely to have something up here
We're
because you
gonna
go...
If you want to use
Cut
the motion
up.
sensor so that I can try and chase after him, that's your
Yeah.
call, but I mean, it's up to you. Or you could just run down.
No, I'm not moving until I have an idea of where he is, because there's no point to it.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
Motion
Clear.
Yeah, he didn't move enough. Yeah.
Well, I figured he just finished that, so he's probably like going to move 3 for the rest of the... Or 2.
2.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. He only moved 2 from here, so he's like right here.
Depending on where he was, yeah.
Well, no, he activated this, so he went just 2.
You could have gone 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All clear. now it is my turn again?
Yep.
So stop right there. You could have seen all the way down there.
Oh shit! I could have. I didn't even think about that. Oh. I was very decisive about my decision. I shouldn't have been. This is what happens when I don't overthink my role.
That's all right.